He's little. Cute.
He is kind of cute, right?
Aw.
So you think you need a little bit of divine intervention to get your house sold? Does this thing really work? It's Take a Tip Tuesday. Hi, my name is Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer, providing you the best real estate tips with a dash of humor. And this week we're talking about the St. Joseph statue. You guys might have heard of them before, and it's one of these things that has been a tradition for quite some time. Before we get into if the fact that they really do work or not, I want to give you a little bit of the history of the St. Joseph statue. The history behind the St. Joseph statue started hundreds of years ago in about 1515 AD. There was this group of nuns that decided they needed to expand their land. And after a prayer to the St. Joseph, they buried medals of him in the ground. After a short period of time, their prayers had been answered and they got more land. This old story has lived on until today. As the tradition changed over the years, it went from burying a medal into burying a statue in certain directions. And today the tradition is huge, with over 2 million of people doing this for a better sale of their home. There's testimonials all over the internet and their own stories of how the St. Joseph actually sold their home. The reason he became a patron saint is that he taught Jesus the craftsman's trade and made sure that Jesus always was housed well. And that is the reason why he has helped many people find a house and move on with their lives. So the tradition changed over the time of where this thing needs to be buried and how it needed to be buried. So there's lots of ways that has been made that you need to turn your statue, and some people have said that it needs to be turned upside down, but my statue actually came with instructions. Let me get those for you. Look, it has the little instructions. Okay. Bury or place St. Joseph's statue on the property. Bury the statue upside down with feet pointing towards the heavens. Some face it towards the home and others face it away from the home because they want to face it towards the house that they're purchasing. The location varies near the for sale sign, in the backyard, in the corner of the yard, or in a flower pot. I did it near the for sale sign since I was the one that was listing the house. I figured I'm the one that's going to be burying it. I need it near the sign. That's where we want it to be. So we put it near the sign. All right, and there's a little prayer that goes with it too. And I will put the whole prayer to the St. Joseph statue in the description. So now to test them out. It's going to be one that I listed several months ago, and they had been listed for a good 6 weeks. So we figured, why not try a little divine intervention? So my husband and my family went out and we dug a hole, we buried him in the ground, and we said the prayer just like we were supposed to.
St. Joseph, do assist me, empower intercession, and obtain me, please sell this house.
Please sell this house. And sure enough, no lie, 2 days later, I got a contract on the house. And I'm like, oh, I love you, St. Joseph. Thank you so much. He did good. The thing is that it was stayed under contract. Now listen, St. Joseph, 8 weeks. They decided to change lenders, and after they changed lenders, they were unable to purchase the house because they decided to get a payday loan and they could not purchase the home any longer. So then it went back on the market. We still went back to saying our prayers all the time. Me and the seller both, we said our prayers to St. Joseph. It did go under contract again, and she was able to sell it, but we're not gonna blame St. Joseph for this. We're gonna blame flaky buyers on that one. House number 2, again, a little St. Joseph gets buried. Me and my girls do it this time. Both say the prayer, and I give a copy of the prayer to my clients for them to give it a whirl. And we bury it, and it is still under contract. We did get an offer. We had an accepted offer. It did take a little bit of time. We took the house off the market and put it back on the market. It should be closing at the end of this month. Again, we're not gonna blame the St. Joseph on this one. We don't want to blame St. Joseph. They did get a good offer on their house, and they're going to be happy at the end of July, so it's all going to work out. There's all sorts of superstitions when it comes to selling your home. And I know that I've done a video in the past that you may want to watch. It's right here. Click this video right here. If you need to find a good real estate agent and you don't know what to do, there is a great video that's super beneficial. You're going to want to click that video down here.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
My name is Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer, and I tell you all this because you matter. And give St. Joseph a chance. Give him a chance.